Russian President Vladimir Putin announces a partial withdrawal of Russian troops from Syria. Israel's Prime Minister urges European leaders to follow President Trump's stance on Jerusalem. And more pressure mounts on Senator Sam Dastyari to resign over China links.
This is SBS World News with Ricardo Gonçalves.
We start with breaking news, and Russian President Vladimir Putin is ordering a partial withdrawal of his country's troops from Syria. The president made the announcement as he met Bashar al-Assad on an unannounced visit to the war-torn nation in the Middle East. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says he expects European countries to follow the US in recognising Jerusalem as his country's capital. During a visit to Brussels for talks, he has said recognising Jerusalem will promote peace.
It's the first time an Israeli Prime Minister has visited Brussels in more than 20 years.
Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull has angrily rejected any suggestion that he or his government are anti-China, calling it outrageous. Speaking on the ABC, Mr Turnbull said every country is entitled to defend its national interest, and all Australians, including those of Chinese background, expect their leaders to stand up for Australia.
There are 1 million Australians of Chinese ancestry, 1 million. You could not imagine modern Australia, the most successful multicultural society in the world, without them.
Two senior Labor MPs have broken ranks to say New South Wales Senator Sam Dastyari should consider his future in politics. But other Labor colleagues say he's paid enough of a price for his relationship with Chinese donors. Coalition ministers are stepping up their attacks, calling for him to be sacked from the party.
It's the final week of campaigning in the Bennelong by-election.
Good on you, man.
An electorate with a huge Chinese community is hearing a lot about the homeland and its alleged influence on Labor Senator Sam Dastyari.
An Australian-founded group that accepted the Nobel Peace Prize last night has warned that the world is just a tantrum away from a nuclear disaster which could claim millions of lives. The international campaign to abolish nuclear weapons used the prize ceremony to urge powerful nations to defuse global tensions.
A moment of triumph, a grassroots movement trying to change the world.
Coming up after the break, the tragic death of an Indian student who drowned just days after representing her country.
SBS News. Stay informed. Anywhere you are, instantly. Download the new SBS News app or go to sbsnews.com.au.
A 15-year-old student from India has drowned off an Adelaide beach after representing her country. She had been swimming with teammates, all visiting Australia to represent India at the Pacific School Games.
The search resumed at first light, but it wasn't long before worst fears were confirmed.
Coming up next, Australia's representative at the Eurovision Song Contest revealed. Well, the Australian share market toyed with that magical 6,000 point mark, but by the close finished ever so slightly below that. The S&P ASX 200 put on less than 0.1%. Resource stocks did well, but CommBank was the only one of the big four to rise. Telstra climbed as its competitor Optus said it would compensate 8,700 customers who are misled about NBN speeds. And Retail Food Group was a big loser amid concerns about its business model. Markets in Europe are stronger in early deals, and the Australian dollar is firmer against the US ahead of the Federal Reserve meeting on American interest rates later this week. You are watching SBS World News from our brand new set. But it's not just our studio set that's new. We have a new app, plus we've freshened up our website and Facebook page. And on Facebook you can find a behind-the-scenes look at the dismantling of our previous set and the building of our latest one. Let us know what you think. Well, tonight SBS has revealed Jessica Mauboy has been chosen to represent Australia at next year's Eurovision Song Contest to be held in Lisbon. The multi-award winning artist performed her debut at Eurovision in 2014 as a guest. This time, she will light up the stage on behalf of the nation.
Jessica Malboy's smile says it all as she describes a defining moment in her musical career.
This will be the biggest.
Boa sorte. Good luck in Portuguese. OK, to the weather now. The major centres. Sunny spells for most of the country apart from Darwin, which could see storms, and a shower or two for Cairns. Looking further afield, light rain too for Auckland and Noumea. In Southeast Asia, fog in Bangkok, clear in Phnom Penh, storms in Kuala Lumpur and Singapore, showers in Jakarta, rain in Denpasar. Further north, clear in Seoul and Tokyo, cloudy in Shanghai, rain in Taipei, patchy cloud in Hong Kong, rain in Hanoi and Manila. Heading west, scattered cloud for Beirut, Jerusalem and Dubai, clear in Baghdad and Tehran, wet in Islamabad and New Delhi. Mumbai will be clear. In Europe, sunny in Madrid, Paris and London, rain in Berlin, Budapest and Rome, clear in Athens, foggy in Istanbul, sunny in Warsaw. In Africa, showers in Casablanca, overcast in Lagos and Addis Ababa, sunny spells in Nairobi, rain in Harare, storms in Johannesburg. In South America, rain in Panama City and Bogota, cloudy in Lima and Rio de Janeiro, sunny intervals for Asuncion and Buenos Aires. And for North America, snow in Toronto, rain in New York, clear in Denver, Dallas and Miami, cloud for Havana and Mexico City. And that is the world this Monday. All of tonight's stories are online, and for news around the clock, just go to our website. I'm Ricardo Gonçalves. Good night.